All right, we are back after whatever that debacle was that I tried to record yesterday. Um, so I'll try to do the same thing here, and I mean it's for sure going to be the same plays. Obviously, my commentary might change a bit, but here we go. So early start for us here. Um, Play one on this kick. Now a little bit of a tricky one here because I'm not entirely sure who should see that. But watch our guy 14 gets in the mix. Did get held, then a suplex. Um, I mean, as this ball's working away, I mean, Jake's probably got the ball over here, so that he's not on this pile of people. I get that. Um, it, I'm a bit too far behind here. How far was that kick? So he's got it about 25. So first kick of the game, I'm going to be on the goal line because obviously my self scout on these guys isn't great. So we'll. I mean, I got to close this gap a bit harder. Um, Otherwise, maybe Cam on the backside, you might be able to see this. There's a ton of bodies there, though. In general, what it like, let's clean him up because he does show his head. Shows up for us a couple times later. I mean, he was one of the kids that we were, a tad concerned about towards the end of the game. All right, down to 21. This one could be a hold. I don't hate that I didn't. I think we're right here. Okay, so there is some restriction there. So let me maybe explain why I'm thinking we are okay to pass. Okay, he takes himself inside. Okay, so he put himself in that position. That's a bit of a restriction. And then he's doubled. So I don't know if any of the clinicians did the same thing for you guys, but they basically told us anytime there's a double team, let it go. It is what it is. Okay, so could we have thrown here or me almost certainly maybe I don't hate passing on that one. I think that's okay. Clipping along 29. There's a handful of these that are going to show up here, but um, timing wise, okay, we're 4th and 9. So football IQ, understand that they're probably going to have to throw the ball and be ready to move a little bit. Okay, so now Cam, I understand quarterback's coming at you, but there's nobody threatening. Okay, I have quarterback. He's mine all the time. So you can bail. Like this is a time now that you need to start moving down the field. So we don't have this. You're just moving. He's just caught it. And Nick, you probably need to close this a little bit as the ball's in the air. I mean, you got to hold your spot in the middle of the field. But now when ball's in the air, you can start to close this down. And then as we're going to get a catch, plant your feet. Because we end up with, I mean, probably 25 yards in each direction to make. I mean, I think we get this right, but that's a tough call to make from uh, 25 yards away. If there was anything there, I don't think there is in this case, but if in case there is, um, a 25-yard triangle is not what we're looking for. Let's try to close those gaps down. Okay, down to 71. All right, I think this is the hold I called. Maybe a hold. So what are we talking about here? Or am I a play off? I didn't. Let's go back a play. Maybe I just put the wrong number in. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the one that I do throw the hold on. Okay, so I see what Quincy's saying from his view. I I don't think I regret this one. So he is inside, and as we slow, I think we're restricting this side, like the inside part of his body, from getting up the field. He's working though. I mean, 52 is doing the best he can to not hold. So this one, like, I'm okay with it. If I would have passed, I don't think the world would have ended. Um, I do think it looked a lot worse from straight on than than what we got over here. But just to slow it down, I mean, it's one that I think we're okay to get. Wouldn't have been the end of the world if we passed on that. All right, so now 76. Watch our boy 14 here again. That's definitely his thing. Throw him to the ground. Nick, you obviously see it. I see it. I don't know that I saw 14. I think I saw whoever this is too. Somebody with a push late. So the other side of the field here, I mean, Cam, you probably see something going on here. It's nowhere near the ball. So, that we didn't have a lot of eyes on it, sure. Now, had I flagged this kid earlier, on play one, you'd like to think that this doesn't happen. But he certainly appears to be, one that might mix it up a bit. So one that we could certainly get here away from the play. 86. Okay, this is a bit of a well, it depends who. It's a bit of a tough get. So I think we're out here. It's on the edge anyway. Yep, right here. Okay, so this wing, I think that's a hold. Um, the hold before the double. Um, if if he's not holding, I'm not sure that the double gets this turned. And he's quite that jerk right at the end there probably sells it for me. Okay, my guess is probably on ball here and worry less about the ball. The ball will kind of officiate itself. Worry about the bodies around it. I mean, I might have a shot at this too. I got a bunch of bodies to deal with here. But that little kind of, oh, sorry guys, that little kind of jerk or pop motion right before that double gets there. Yeah, I mean, it looks worse and fast in like normal speed. Pop right there. So that's one, Cam. I think your eyes got to be there. Between you and me, we got to get that one. 95. Okay, this must be right after the what was that roughing? So we get third and a mile and a half. Okay, same thing here, Cam. I don't know what you're officiating at this point. Okay, third and a long time here. There's nothing threatening. So once you repass, now go. When the ball's in the air, you can certainly go. That's pretty close to the sideline. I think you had a pretty good view on it. But I'd rather have you not have the view from 25 yards ish again, something in that ballpark. So again, don't get stuck officiating nothing. Go find something to do. I know you got to hold the spot. I get that. Uh, Situational football, there's nothing for you to do on third and a country mile, standing at the line of scrimmage. Go find something. 99 is almost the exact same deal. Again, down in distance. Just like when you played, we got to figure out what's likely to happen here. Okay, there's not even a roll. This one happens a bit faster, but you can at least be meandering down the field. There's a couple things on this one too. Okay, I mean Nick's got a lot of threats, so he's kind of deep, just essentially deeper than the deepest at this point. Um, as we slow this up, we got the ball in the air, we got a hand. Um, Not egregious. I don't think we need to call that one. But as he turns around super late, the defender. So, I mean, if we have much contact there, we probably got something. And again, this just isn't a great look coming in from, both from quite some distance to try to catch this one. Okay, 115. This is one that. All right. So Valley has now burned their last time out. We're 217. This game is done. Um, I get that it's fullback's birthday, but I don't care. Like, let's get done with this thing now. So, in this situation, really hard to see what happens over here. So, memory good or bad, what I think happened was two guys took him out of bounds. So, what I was trying to get you to do, Cam, was sell it that his forward progress was stopped in bounds and that he got shoved out of bounds backwards. Um, can I swear that that happened? No. Does it matter? No. Okay, so let's get the first down, put him in bounds, and get this clock going. I also think, like, Cam, all of these signals are happening way too late. Okay, first down, or at least close to first down, you got to kill it. That's late to kill that. Okay, now there we go. You're giving me out of bounds. I'm trying to talk you out of it. I'm hitting my button there. Um, I think situationally we can end this game. I mean, Lisbon wouldn't get that last touchdown. Sorry, kid, on your birthday, but we can probably be done here. Not that it's like done. We need to pack our bags. Like, we're not in that big a hurry, but I think this is one that we can move this game along, and life's okay. Cam, I'm throwing a bunch of stuff at you here, but sideline stuff, I need that's got to get better. I need you to figure out how to get communicated to me when we're inbounds, when we're out of bounds, how that clock's going to move. Your mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. Slow down. It's not that you need to go faster. You need to be efficient. Okay, it's fourth down. It's fourth down. So the clock is stopping at the end of this play no matter what. It's either stopping because we're moving the chains or it's stopping because we have a turnover on downs. So that should help you. As soon as you blow the whistle, we should be coming up with hands. Okay, that's probably 4, 5, 6 seconds late. So I'm thinking probably 12 was when that play ended. Okay. And I get it. You're probably right. He probably is out of bounds. I just don't think that it matters here. Let's put this baby to bed. I do want to go back and talk about the gosh, what was the grounding? That was back here. No, it was right around one of the plays I did. 6. No, they didn't have the ball.
Adam Cott, key to the office.